All right, we are live on DentonRadio.com. Brand new year, same old style. Thank you all so much for tuning in. We are here with Lucinda Breeding of the Denton Record Chronicle, the one, the only, the oracle of information. And I think today you thespians are going to like what we're talking about. So, Lucinda, you want to bring us in?
I know it feels really early, but it's the 2nd of January, and parents out there, and I mean parents of little ones, like 4 years old to your 18-year-olds, Denton Community Theater's theater school is in the midst of enrollment for its winter semester.
Wow.
And so I wanted to give you guys some information about that.
Cool.
If you've got some little ones who, maybe like to dance around in the living room, sing loud with the radio, these classes might be just the thing. Well, all the classes are on Saturday. Mm-hmm. The semester starts on Saturday, January 14th, and it ends on Saturday, March 4th. So it's a nice long semester there. And they have divided the program up into 3 different age groups. So I'm going to start with the youngest.
Okay.
So let's say that you've got 4 kids from 4 to 8 in your household, and you've noticed that they are a little bit of attention seekers, like, hey, look at me, look at me. If they sign up for the creative play class at Denton Community Theater's theater school, they can get a really good kind of free-form introduction to all things theater. And this is very play-based. It's going to feel more like recess than a class. And they'll learn some things like, how their body moves in space. They'll learn a little bit about working with other kids.
Cool.
They'll learn to project their voices. I'm sorry, parents, you might have to remind them about their inside voice after these classes. And they'll just learn a little bit about how to be in front of people and how to perform. But it's very easy, very fun. And there's no script work, which I think is really smart for the theater to do that, because, your 4-year-olds aren't reading quite on that grade level yet. Right. And so it'll feel, like I said, it'll feel more like recess. And that meets from 10 o'clock in the morning until 11:30. All of the classes are at the Point Bank Black Box Theater, and that address, I know the address, it's 318 East Hickory Street in beautiful downtown Denton. Now, if you have some kiddos at home between the ages of 9 and 11, they can take the Acting 1 course. Now, this is a little bit more structured, still fun, still very play-based, but they're going to learn about auditioning. They're going to learn about projecting the voice. They're going to learn about moving together, working together. They're going to learn how to put some ideas into action.
Cool.
And that meets at 11:45, and then they break up at about 1:15. And then your older kids from 12 to 18, your middle school through high schoolers, Acting 2 is a little more involved. It's a little more structured. It's still going to be fun. Yeah. The community theater's outreach to children has always been about engaging children, getting their imaginations going. It's never been one of these things like, if you don't have this particular result or outcome, you're not going to have done the course. It's very fun, very easy. But this is going to be a little more structured. They're going to do movement work. They're going to do vocal work. But they're also going to explore some ideas like characterization. How do you embody someone who's not you? How would this character talk? What would their face look like when they smiled? How would they move? There's going to be a little script work, so they'll learn a little bit about taking ideas from the page onto the stage. And the older kiddos also learn a lot about how theater itself works. Where does the stage start? Where does it end? It's a little bit intermediate, but the community theater accepts newbies at all of these. Now, that class starts at 1:30 on Saturdays, and they end at 3 p.m. But I know you're all wondering about how much this costs. I think these classes, especially when you consider it starts in midpoint in January and then goes all the way through that first week of March, I think they're really affordable. It's $180 per student. Now, let's say you've got a couple of kiddos, and whatever the oldest does, the middle or younger kid wants to do. you get a discount for those additional little ones.
Does that happen in families typically?
I think it might have happened in mine. I think I might have annoyed the crud out of my older sister because anything she did, I wanted to do. So I think it's affordable. And the other thing I think is really great for people in Denton to know is that the youth outreach at Denton Community Theater is most often done by teachers teaching theater in area high schools, local high schools. And maybe if it's not a teacher that semester, oftentimes it's a student at UNT or TWU who's studying theater. So you get these teachers who are wonderful. They're used to being around little ones, and they know how to communicate this content to the kids and how to make it fun.
Yeah. Awesome. Super cool.
Yeah.
Well, awesome. And I was a big theater kid.
Were you?
Growing up. Oh, yeah. I was too slow to play sports. And so I was in theater. But I mean, the social skills you can learn, everything from social skills to public speaking, taking something from the page to the stage, as you said,
Absolutely.
which was a great rhyme, by the way.
Yeah.
The craftsmanship you can pick up from there, the applications for business. And so some of these things are really, really incredible skills. And I love that we've got such opportunities for the youth around here to get involved in theater.
Absolutely. And I see quite a few of these children move from these programs into the main stage shows because not only have they learned how all this works, not only have they learned, okay, I need to put my face up and I need to project my voice, but they've gotten really interested in it. And there are a lot of opportunities through both Denton Community Theater and Music Theater of Denton for them to audition, go in and audition. And I see an awful lot of those little ones in the main stage shows.
Yeah.
So they really get to put it in action soon if they're really motivated and interested. But like you said, if they don't necessarily want to step out and immediately try to become, an actor or actress, they know how to work with other kids. They know how to start something and how to finish it. All of that stuff that you want kids to be putting together as they go through their school years. Absolutely.
Love it. Well, and if you're looking to get your kids interested in what's going on in the theater, the Campus Theater and the Point Bay Black Box Theater, Denton Community Theater does shows at both of those places,
Yes.
and we actually have all of their shows for sale here in the Welcome Center. We'll get you tickets, get you hooked up. Maybe it's not a kid-friendly show. We'll fill you in on that and tell you what
Right.
the show's going to be about.
Absolutely.
And it's a great family opportunity to get everybody out and go do all that stuff. So
Yeah.
super, super cool.
And one thing that's really great about the seasons at the local campus theater is that there are always several shows that are for the whole family.
Awesome. Love it.
Absolutely.
All right. Anything else we wanted to cover before we sign off today?
Well, I don't guess so, but get those kiddos out there. Get them in downtown Denton moving and acting, maybe even doing some singing. And if they still feel shy, they might learn something about working backstage too.
Love it.
Yeah.
Again, today's show was brought to you by the Denton Record Chronicle. Make sure you check out dentonrc.com, or of course you can go pick up a physical newspaper, and always you can have it sent directly to your home. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We do this every Monday at 2 o'clock. We will see you next week. Thank you so much for
Bye.
coming in, Lucinda.
Thank you.